5 for both teams. First for the Raptors. Curry out there with Green. And at the center position, an impressive combination of size and skill. The 7'1" Spaniard, Marc Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And for Golden State, Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. And the big fella inside out of the University of Kentucky, the unbelievably gifted and powerful pivot man, DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at the 4. So it's the Warriors now.
Well, the big thing with him is that corner three-point shot. That's his spot. He loves drifting to that area. And so defensively, you've got to keep an eye on him. But what that does is it limits the amount of help you can give when he's on the floor.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of the pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy. You know, it wasn't a surprise that the Raptors struggled on the road. Most young teams do. They were 13-28 as the visiting team. They did end the year looking a lot more dangerous on the road than they started, though.
Both free throws good from Green. Well, Clark, you were talking about the Raptors' struggles on the road. They didn't have the best road record at the end of the season, as you said, but, Steve, they did show some bite with their play.
You know, one of the interesting stats from the Raptors last year is they actually scored more points on the road than they did at home, and that rarely happens in the NBA. But I think the big thing with Toronto, their defense has to improve more than anything else.
Another shot, and there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Marc Gasol.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota. It plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And, you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent. Well, no team like...
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Now, here's Cousins. He dishes it to Curry. Clock at 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Stephen Curry, really the engine that drives the Warriors offensively, and I don't know if there's a more entertaining player in the whole league than Steph Curry. I mean, he's one of the elite shooters already early in his career in league history, and he's a leader for this team off and on the court. Just very, very impressive.
The first free throw is good. And Curry last season logging heavy minutes, a good sign that he was able to hold up physically.
Yeah, and despite those concerns over that right ankle, he really had a tremendous season. I thought competed better defensively. Not the most athletic guy, but possibly the most skilled player in the league when you look at his ability to handle the ball, shoot with range, and pass.
It was great to see him get on a big playoff stage and show the rest of the country just what they've got to look.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
And he makes the first. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, you know, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum. So often teams that are near the bottom of the East tend to get drummed by the Western Conference teams, and that was the story last season for the Raptors. Had some close games and even a few upsets, but out west, they didn't fare very well.
That's tipped. Leonard with the steal. Fast break Toronto. For the finish. Hammers it on to polish off the break.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Well, picking up that talk again on the Raptors. Teams out west have so many great fours to deal with, but when you try to go up against them with the stretch four like the Raptors have had, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, particularly rebounding and defensively, Kevin. That's one of the reasons Toronto traded Bargnani to the Knicks in the offseason. They wanted to be a little better in terms of being physical, being more punishing with their post players, and having a better defensive presence.
First one falls for him.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
And so he hits both. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Warriors trail by 3. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat, and he said a big factor in this game will be how well they're able to handle Kyle Lowry. He admitted being a fan of his game, saying he's a tough athletic guard who really competes. Defense, rebounding, attack the paint, he'll take it to you. We've got to be ready to match his motor and his aggressiveness. Kevin, are they up to it?
And thanks for that story, Doris. And that one falls for Cousins.
You know, it appeared to be another season where the Raptors would be near the bottom of the league, but while the terms rock bottom and embarrassing floated around, they made some moves and were able to go on a run to climb towards the middle of the pack.
No free throws, good from Cousins. Well, we all know the trade for Rudy Gay, the major move coming last season for the Raptors. They were able to get a look at the playoff scenario at times. And, you know, Steve, it looked like they were much more competitive down the stretch.
Yeah, this is a team that has struggled the last few years, but I think that spark near the end of the regular season gives them hope. And now it's time to start that climb, get back into the playoffs, and continue to build and become an excellent NBA franchise, because they have the potential to do so.
This game is going to take a big swing. If the Duke continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
You know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Curry kicks to Cousins. 9 feet out. Gets it to go. Cousins has got 7.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to it.
Durant against Leonard. There's the dish to Green. Offside Gasol. Outside Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard. Defended by Durant. Shoots from the elbow. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time. The Warriors leading. Here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Feeds it to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. And another basket for Golden State. Raptors trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 7 points.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Curry is inside. Now recovering. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Toronto, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. This all setting the pick for Leonard. Jumper off the screen. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Curry kicks to Livingston. While recovering, Livingston passes to Green. To the middle. It's stolen. The pass to...
Man.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Now, here's Cousins. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Curry. Outside Durant. 4 on the clock.
Well, he got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Durant.
You know, it's funny, you look at the Golden State Warriors, they've had the 3rd best home court advantage in the league over the last decade or so. Only the Rocky Mountain teams, Denver and Utah, were better. At Oracle, it's not the altitude, it's the crowd. One of the best in all of the NBA.
Good on both. And Clark, as you were saying about the Warriors, they really...
And now that they're a good team, I think this fan base is really going to come alive.
And the Raptors with the ball, trailing by 2. Lowry kicks to Leonard. And Durant comes to help. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Lowry. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors have gone 4 or 5 from the field so far.
You know, after the Rudy Gay trade sent Jose Calderon, Kyle Lowry said that now the Raptors were his team. And while that might be debatable, he's clearly got the talent to run a team at the point guard position.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. And back to Kyle Lowry, a good passer, also an amazing rebounder for a 6-foot-tall guard.
He's physical, doesn't mind throwing his weight around. He's confident. You can see how aggressive he is offensively, always looking to draw contact and get to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
The Raptors wanted to improve their defense last season, Kevin, but part of what stymied them in that area was the fact that they led the league in fouls.
Right.
They fouled too much. They were too aggressive.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. And both free throws good for Curry. Going back to the Raptors, all those fouls ended up hurting them as they would lose games, Steve, at the line late in games.
Yeah, and that was particularly deflating for that team. You know, the Raptors really are still learning. They're a young team, and last year was a chance to try to learn, try to educate themselves. But going forward, they're going to have to cut back on those fouls. Those are really, really a killer.
And so it's Golden State with it after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. 6 to shoot. Here's Livingston. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Lowry kicks to Green. Puts up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Green's got 5.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Green with a screen on the bucket. For 3, Durant. And again, no good by Golden State.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Here's Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on for VÍDEO. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Powell. Puts it up. Off the inbound. That's good.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
Here is Cook. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Will it go? And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Here's Powell. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Number 23. And the Raptors hit again from deep. Number 23. Warriors trail by 7. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Intensity of the game lets you refocus.
Here is Cook. Gives him the lead pass. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
At the line for one. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. He kicks it to Powell. Number 23, defended by Cook. Clock at 6. Pass to Powell. From deep three-point range, no luck. Warriors trail by 4. Kicks it to Cook. Pass to McKinney. He feeds it to Jogo. Dishes it to Cook. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shoots. It's blocked. Here's O'Keefe, and he uses the glass on the way. And the Raptors lead by 6.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Here is Cook. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No good off the back of the rim. Toronto leading by 6. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
The feed to Urebko. Pass to Iguodala. Iguodala off the pitch from Urebko. It's Iguodala with the drive. Off with the layup.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
He dishes it to Powell. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shoots. Again, Toronto.
Now, I'll tell you what, they've been a step slow here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they're allowing too many open shots. They seem a little sluggish to me.
They set the pick. Cook, the pass to McKinney. The dish to Cook. Loom, defended by Ibaka. Feeds to Cook. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Urebko, they get the rebound. Iguodala outside. Tries again. No good on the buzzer beater. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Trail by 10. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentlemen, as you know, Kyle Lowry was a former late first-round pick. Over his career, he's had to battle for his minutes, but it seems he's solidified his starting role in the Raptors, saying, quote, I think I've broken into that second tier, and I'm trying to break into that first tier. I believe in myself. I believe in the work I put in every year. I'm not going to give myself a ceiling. Given opportunity, I will produce. And guys, he's shown he can score, pass, rebound, and defend. A lot to like.
Thanks, Doris.
Tremendous dedication to the game. It's great to remember just how far he's come.
Here's Iguodala. Andrew Bogut making his last shot.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Now here's Lynn. Ibaka sets the pick for Lynn. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 9. Oh, that's blocked. Thompson offside. The pass to Iguodala. He kicks to Urebko. Back to Iguodala. Defended by Lynn. The jump hook. Count the bucket. Iguodala's got his first points in this one.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
There's the double team with Bogut. Powell kicks to Lynn. Misses the 3.
Well, Iguodala moved on from the 76ers to the Nuggets last year. Now signs a free agent contract with the Warriors. It looks to be a really good fit. I mean, all that shooting around him, just with the way he can run and defend, should allow Iguodala to be the playmaker that really is his natural game.
Cook dishes to Iguodala. Good! And so here's Toronto. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Lynn with it, picked up by Thompson. Lynn kicks to Powell. They need this one. And again, no good by Toronto. And Steve, you mentioned how tough Iguodala is in transition. Big ball handler for his size. And Clark, I know you love his athleticism.
Yeah, he's really a point forward offensively, but he can finish big, and he's always putting pressure on the defense when he's in attack mode. A good ball handler and passer. His outside shooting is up and down, but I'd love to have him on my squad. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Passes it to Thompson. Shoots the three. And falls. Nice spin on top of Iguodala. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, David Thompson has been an even better shooter in the pros than he was in college. Maybe because people aren't focused on him as much offensively. But he has a beautiful stroke, and he's a deadeye from the three-point line.
But Steve, even when he's closely guarded, he has the confidence and focus to knock it down. Raptors leading by 3. Outside, Lynn. Kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Lynn. Picked his pocket. McKinney passes to Bogut. It's good. And there's a play call in the play. They'll get 1 free throw.
That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those blocked shots, guys.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, you know, Andrew Bogut essentially missed the first half of last season as he continued rehab from his ankle injury from early 2012. The team did a pretty good job of holding down the fort in his absence. Got off to a hot start, but no question about it. He gives this team a whole different dimension inside when he's healthy.
Here is Cook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 5 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. On deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Urebko's checked in. So it's Toronto now. Up top, Lynn. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Going back to Bogut, the Warriors took a little heat early on with that trade. You know, they sent their high-scoring guard, Monte Ellis, for Bogut to Milwaukee, and they had to wait a long while for the big man because he came injured to Golden State.
Well, that was the main reason people were upset. They traded their leading scorer for a guy who couldn't even play because he was on the sidelines. But once he was healthy, the trade made perfect sense. Golden State had plenty of firepower in the backcourt. They needed the size and defense that Bogut brought them.
And Toronto making a change here. So it's Toronto now. Lynn kicks to Ibaka. Leonard on the wing. Number 43, defended by Urebko. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Urebko.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Golden State moving the ball around. He feeds it to Cook. Dishes to Urebko. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Urebko's got his first 2 points. Outside, Lynn. The feed to Leonard. Launches it. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. And 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Thompson dishes to Cook. Back to Thompson. A leaner, and he nails the jumper. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Now here's Lynn, defended by Cook. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
And Toronto making a change here. Lynn. Outside Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Lynn. This one for 3. The shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Gasol with the steal. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
No good on that one. And Toronto making a change here. Powell's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Cousins kicks to Thompson. Pulls up. Again, the miss by Thompson.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Powell. He's got 5. Back to Leonard. Working on Thompson. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Powell. Rejected by Cousins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Steph Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
Stefan Curry.
The Warriors trailing. Back to Iguodala. He passes to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Thompson. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kicks it out to Leonard.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the ball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. Lynn kicks to Powell. Back to Lynn. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Number 43. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6. Warriors trail by 4. Iguodala the pass to Cousins. Now the dish to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. This all setting the pick for Leonard. Lynn. An offensive rebound. Good on the shot. And the Raptors lead by 6. Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Feeds it to Cousins. And a great assist by Curry. That one goes in. It's 12 points for the Marcus Cousins. Outside the set. He kicks it to Lynn. Toronto working the ball around now. Powell dishes to Gasol. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
His footwork in the low post is tremendous, almost ballerina-like.
The Raptors making a switch here, and this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Warriors trail by 6. And here is Curry. He has 6. There's the pass to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Kicks it to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. Cousins defended by Gasol. Can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 6. Passes it to Powell. He feeds it to Leonard. Dishes it to Gasol. Pass to Powell. And again, Toronto no up.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Curry gets the screen from Cousins. And Curry, here we go. Iguodala kicks to Cousins. Outside Curry. Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, guys, we had seen what Curry, as the focal point of a team's offense, was capable of, but in a full year with no Monte Ellis by his side, Curry really showed what he could do on the basketball court, and it's special.
First free throw is good. And for the Warriors, you know, you talk about that Monte Ellis trade. A big part of that move was getting the ball into the hands of Stephen Curry.
That's right, and also to get Klay Thompson on the floor as the starting 2. It really balanced out that Warriors roster, but it allowed Curry to become the star that he is. He's so good offensively. He's got the total package, and I think when you look at this Warriors roster, a bright future.
That backcourt, Steve, is about as good a shooting backcourt as I can recall on one team.
With range, yeah, I agree. I've never seen anybody better.
Now here is Lowry, and there's the feed to Leonard. He dishes it to Gasol. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
But he was somebody you didn't want to put at the line a year ago. He made 85% of his attempts.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
The first one falls. Daniel Green. He's checked in for the Raptors. He hits both from the stripe.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Livingston passes to Green. The dish to Livingston. Back to Green. He passes it to Cousins. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Toronto leading by 6. Right side Lowry. Pass to Leonard from downtown. Warriors with the rebound.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Curry kicks to Green. Feeds to Cousins. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. The pass to Curry. Count that one. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter. It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. Outside Lowry. Back to Gasol. And again, Toronto no up.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane. And the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Raptors lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, fans. We got a close game going on out in Oakland. A tightly contested game for the Raptors up against the Golden State Warriors. These guys are known for turning other teams over. They got some light-fingered players. This game is no different. Kawhi Leonard with some valuable contributions. He's got 12 points, and his defense has been very solid. He's been bothering shots. He's keeping his hands active, making it difficult for guys to score on. But you know, the Warriors also came to play. They've taken full advantage of that charity stripe. Those free throws, they add up. A great performance by DeMarcus Cousins in the first half. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A view of the Bay Bridge spanning from San Francisco over to the East Bay and Oakland. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Now, here's Curry. Cousins with a screen on Leonard. Durant against Leonard. Durant kicks to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Durant for the lead. It doesn't go either for Durant. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Curry. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Marc Gasol. And the first one goes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And it's tied up with that one.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Leonard, no luck. Warriors shooting 43% from the field. Green dishes to Thompson. He kicks to Curry. For the lead. The shot will not go.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Passes it to Leonard. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
You gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Durant kicks to Curry. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Thompson. On deep. No luck. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to this second half. Still scoreless.
Green with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Kicks it to Curry. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. And he has space. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
24 seconds.
Raptors leading by 4. And Leonard backs down. Baseline try. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. Cousins. And again, no good by Golden State. This is to Leonard. Three-pointer, Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now a timeout called.
Just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation. Coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Backing down his Cousins. For 3, Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 7.
Right back at you. Immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer. You know, often when we think of freakish athleticism in the NBA, it's those with strength and explosiveness like LeBron or Dwight Howard. But Kevin Durant physically is unique in his own right. Sure, he's got a slight build, but his mobility for his height, unparalleled.
5 on the clock. Leonard attacking. Oh, trying to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. You think about the length of Kevin Durant, reach of a center with the fluidity, Steve, of a guard.
Such a rare combination, Kevin, and it gives them a huge advantage at both ends of the floor. I mean, defensively, you think about the blocks and the steals and rebounds, and then offensively, the ability to play above his opponents.
And the first one at the line is good. Them both. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Durant kicks to Curry. He dishes it to Cousins. Puts up the baby hook. And it's good. Cousins has got 14.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
And the Raptors call time here.
Let's keep it going for your
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's Green missing.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Durant the pass to Green. Working on Green. A jump hook. And it's Golden State with another. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gasol is screen on Green. Into Gasol. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gasol's got 8 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Durant, that's good.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 16. Now the feed to Lowry. He passes to Gasol. Rejected by Cousins. Now here's Curry. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And a jam by Kevin Durant.
You see the offense, and they gave a little first to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. Their teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Now here's Leonard. Shot misses. Great D that time from Durant. There's the dish to Cousins. Back to Durant. Pass to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. It's Durant with the drive. And a triangle that time off the rim. There's up 1 foot. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got 1 shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
And the Raptors making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Gasol, no good on the free throw.
But one thing I've always loved about Andre Iguodala is the fact that he's so unselfish. He's really probably best suited to play a point forward role where he's handling the ball quite a bit, either in transition or in the half court at the high post. He can use his size to pass over the top of people.
Now here's Curry. He's got 12. And another basket for Golden State.
This has really become an intense ballgame ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
And you go back to Iguodala, relatively judicious with his shot selection in Denver. Some have wanted him to even be more aggressive offensively.
You know, I think that's a bit misguided, Kevin. This is a guy who does everything and does it well. He's a team-first guy. He's got to stay true to who he is, and I think he does a really good job of doing that. He rebounds, he defends, he passes, he provides scoring. You can't just look at his point totals and evaluate his game.
It brings a lot to the game.
A lot to the table.
What do you call stat
sheet
stuffing?
That's it.
Gasol picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
The drive by Green. Count the basket. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
This performance in the face of the injury, like a lot of pain out there.
Now look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, anytime they've needed easy points, they've gotten themselves to the foul line. That's been key.
I like the work they've been doing in the low post, too. I mean, we've seen a lot of points coming on the inside all day. Draymond Green with really a terrific legacy of success prior to the NBA, guys. I mean, he led Saginaw High to 2 Michigan State championships, and at Michigan State was able to be part of 2 teams that got to the Final Four and 1 that made it to the Sweet 16. That's impressive.
Leonard attacking. Feeds it to Ibaka. On the clock. And the shot is good. Here is Livingston. And going back to Draymond Green, Clark, very successful in college for Tom Izzo up at Michigan State, as you mentioned. But Steve, maybe a bit of a surprise into the second round back in 2012.
I think a lot of teams Kevin felt that he was a tweener. They weren't sure if he was a 3 or a 4, and he really is. But the good news is that he can guard both positions, and he's improved his jump shot. More than anything, he's just a winner. He knows how to play, and he's a good addition to any team.
Quality kid. And so here's Toronto. After the miss from Green. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Raptors moving the ball around. Number 43. And no good. And a chance to take the lead.
And I think for the Warriors, when you look at rebounding, that's where they made the most improvement last year. In fact, they ranked dead last in defensive rebounding in each of the previous 5 seasons. But they were number 1 in the league last year. What a turnaround.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Durant. And Steph Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now, here's Curry. He's got 14. Back to Cousins. Gets it to go. Cousins has got 16. We talked about the rebounding turnaround for the Warriors in 2011 and 2012. They rebounded by an average of about 7 rebounds a game in last season. They out-rebounded the opposition by over 2 a game.
You know, that's basically a 9-possession turnaround.
Good point.
You look at it that way, and that's huge. I mean, it really helps explain how they went from a 23-win team to a 47-win team over the course of one season.
Livingston, that's good.
He was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Raptors trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Ibaka goes in. And stolen by Cousins. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Curry. Here's Cousins. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 10 rebounds and 2 steals. What a force he's been in the paint.
Now, he's gotten himself into the air so often to block shots and rebound. He's really controlled that area.
The first free throw is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Both free throws good from Cousins. Raptors trail by 7. Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Leonard. Back to Lowry. Leonard on the wing. Front pass the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight. The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, the Warriors aggressively pursuing top talent this summer. They surprised many as strong contenders for Dwight Howard and did end up with an all-star acquisition in Andre Iguodala. He gives them an elite perimeter defender who can also create offense for them at point forward role. And with their shooters, a great fit for his talents. This is a team not content to rest on its laurels, but constantly in hot pursuit of the best players in the game.
Such a terrific turnaround. Thanks, Doris.
Now, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
And Toronto making a change here. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter.
Come on, baby. Get one more.
Now Durant. He's got 13. He kicks it to Thompson. Passes to Cousins. Lock at 6. Outside Durant. Steps back and shoots. And that one's good. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Durant is feeling it out there.
Lowry against Thompson. Back to Lowry. Broke loose. Curry with the steal. Goes up. A huge slam. Perfect on the fast break.
Textbook example there. They use defense to create offense.
A beautiful transition point after the steal. All the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Shots good by Ibaka. Warriors leading by 8.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
He feeds it to Cousins. Backs him down. Stolen away. Outside. Green. A sensational shot at the buzzer.
Perfectly timed. Couldn't have done it any better. How about the poise under pressure? Well,
unbelievable.
And guys, he got himself into as good a position as he could before he pulled the trigger. What a play.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Warriors on top. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Lowry. And so runs a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Free throw drop for Lowry. Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Raptors. And so Lowry nails both of them. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Durant. Kicks to Cousins. He's up against Gasol. Puts up the baby hook. And another basket for Golden State.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
And the Raptors with the ball. Number 43. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game though.
Thompson misses.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Leonard, the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry against Curry. Back to Cousins. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official. You know, you look at the characteristics of good teams, and a lot of things jump out at you, but one that's really important is being a good free throw shooting team. That hasn't always been a strength of the Warriors, but over the last few years, they've made big strides at getting better in that area.
The free throw drops for Green. And for the Warriors, Clark convert they did as they shot just under 79% from the free throw line last year. That was good for 4th in the NBA. Steve, not bad considering their centers are not known for their good free throw shooting to begin with.
No, but their guards are just ridiculously effective shooting the ball. In fact, anytime there was a technical foul last year, it was like there was a fight to get to the line. They had so many people to choose from, but that's a big part of the success of this club, just the incredible shooting, both from the perimeter and from the foul line.
Now, here is Lowry. Dishes it to Gasol. Back to Lowry. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. He dishes it to Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Green. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, you know, it's interesting, guys. Klay Thompson, as we all know, is a deadly outside shooter. But I think early in his NBA career, he struggled a bit with his touch around the rim. So it's nice to see as last season wore on, he started to find that touch around the glass and finish against bigger guys, which is much needed at the two-guard position.
Well, and Clark, going back to Klay Thompson, he wants to be a complete player. His dad certainly was, and you know, Steve, he's just not a shooting specialist.
No, he's got the size and ball handling ability to really attack off the dribble, and he's also become an excellent defender, too. Ben Popovich talked about it during their playoff series a year ago. Thompson really did a nice job at that end of the floor.
And the Raptors with the ball. 6-point game. Gasol backing down. Good.
Beautiful possession. They found the open man.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. They double-team Curry. There's the feed to Thompson. The dish now to Green. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Raptors trail by 4. Leonard guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green. Thompson against Lowry. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Iguodala off the pitch from Thompson. They double-team Iguodala. He passes to Curry. Thompson outside. And it's blocked by Leonard. Outside Lowry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
That one is off. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Marc Gasol. Sinks the second. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here is Green. Loom. Back to Green. Pass to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Green kicks to Iguodala. Feeds to Curry. On deep. That falls. Nice lead that time for Iguodala. Steph Curry. Leonard with this screen on Green. And there's the pass to Leonard. Number 43. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Iguodala. They set the screen. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Golden State.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Raptors trail by 6. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Shot on the wing. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. And it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Now, here's Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Lowry against Curry. Outside Green. They set the pick. Leonard. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Thompson outside. He kicks it to Green. Backs in. Figured out. And a miss there on the triple.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Now here is Lowry. Leonard with the screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Leonard. From deep three-point range. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Curry against Lowry. Curry kicks to Cousins. Green with a screen for Cousins. Curry attacking. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Dennis Thompson, you're right. Toronto calls timeout. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. Now, here's Green. Ibaka outside. He feeds it to Leonard. Outside Lowry. Back to Leonard. Puts it up from 15. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Durant. Kicks to Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Durant. There's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Lowry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dishes to Leonard. It's up against Thompson. Puts it up from 12. Again, Toronto.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here.
Now here's Durant. Curry now recovering. He dishes it to Thompson. The feed to Green. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lowry drawing the double team. And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. Number 43. Good on the triple. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Curry against Lowry. Curry kicks to Green. The dish to Thompson. And he converts the look. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Now, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Leonard with the screen on Green. Rolls up on the elbow. And again, it's Toronto converting.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
He passes to Thompson. Back to Green. Pass to Curry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 19 points. He's giving them a lot of points from the free throw line.
Yeah, Clark, what a fantastic job he's done of fighting his way to the line, getting fouls, you know, working for those extra easy points for his club.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Leonard. Feeds it to Lowry. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. A second chance effort. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Cousins with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And Durant backing in. Taken away. And here's the fast break. Number 40.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decide on plays just like that.
That's what the hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Man, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
And Leonard backs down. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. And the pass to Lowry. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Thompson head into the hoop. Hammers it down off the post.
Terrible transition defense there.
They would have been running, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Curry against Lowry. He kicks it to Gostei. He's up against Thompson. With the hook shot. That's good. 14 points for Mark Gasol.
Now the defense played him really well, but he knew exactly what to do. He went to that hook shot.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're in front by 2. A minute 20 left in the game. Durant against Leonard. Durant dishes to Green. It's going to be a fair time ball here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Raptors with the ball. They set the pick. Leonard the pass to Lowry. Passes it to Gostei. 5 to shoot. And the wing jumper offline.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Cousins. And Durant backing in. He feeds it to Green. Offensive rebound. And an intentional foul right there. Full 24-second shot clock. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
They're working the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard attacking. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Two shots.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty at the line. So they foul intentionally.
The line for 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now here is Lowry. 3-pointer. Buries it from outside. Here's Curry. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So you see the Warriors get them in here. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr endorsement, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, DeMarcus Cousins.